Three things to look for in order to improve your score. This is what we are going to talk about today. So yeah, in my journey on improving my performance and so on, I start thinking, now that my technique is stabilizing, I start thinking, yeah, so on the golf course, what are the shots that currently are holding me back in improving my score? And so I thought about that and I realized there is primarily three types of things that anyone can look for depending on your level. And so if you're, I would say, a beginner until 10 or 5 of handicap, or even until scratch, almost 10 handicap is something I think. This is primarily about the point you lose. So what are the bad shots that create that make you lose points? So this is primarily the focus. I think this one is obvious. So you want to isolate the shot that actually make you lose points. So there is some obvious shot that when you put out of bounds and so on, but there is more subtle shot also that, for instance, the shot that you're making towards the green, if you're constantly putting yourself at so in 10 20 meters of the flag, of course you're going to lose point on your putting because the probability that you're going to make 3 putt is high. So the main cause of that is not your putting that make you lose point, is actually your long game. You are putting yourself too far from the flag, and so that's why this is something that you need to be to find the root cause of why you are losing point, rather than just the direct observation. Oh, I'm putting bad. So is it so at the end? Oh, why are you making bogeys or doubles? Is it because you miss your tee, your sorry, you miss your tee off, your yes, the way you start your drive, you put it in the rough and so on, which create a compound effect over the on the hole, and so at the end you lose a point? Or is it no, you put your drive right here on the fairway, but with your iron you primarily tend to miss the green, maybe on the wrong spot also, because this is that if you miss on the wrong spot rather than on the right spot, then the up and down is really difficult. So if you can try to miss the green on the right spot first, this will enable you to make easier up and down, or at least if you're higher handicap, to make to make a chip, then two easy putt to make your bogey, if bogey is something that you would like to do. But yeah, so there is also that, where are you losing point primarily because you are missing on the right spot, on the wrong spot, and so on. And if you're able to hit green, are you putting yourself very far from the hole? And so what I'm saying here progressively is, as you become better and better, this is that, because at the beginning, if you're really not that good, or you have very high handicap, your focus is primarily going to be putting your ball on the fairway and then missing on the right spot. So you need to control your miss, so you're on the right spot, then your up and down should be easy. Don't really focus on hitting green first. I would say I think focus primarily on where is the area of the green where you can easily take a 3-putt or do cheap 2-putt easily. So at the beginning this is that, but then when you are looking to it on green on regulation, you to lower your score and make easier par, the question is going to be, is the putting or your shot game in the cause of your bad score, or is it because you are putting yourself very far from the flag? So this is either your long game or your short game. And then you see that you're progressively going from the tee to the hole, because of course you can always improve your putting, your short game, and so on, and this will lower your score. But if previously to that you have some strategic or tactical issue, this will get tougher as you get closer to the green. So the main focus is going to be primarily on getting your first of all your long game relatively in control, and also making good strategic and tactical decision. Then, okay, this is about the avoiding to lose point. But then when you get better, this is more subtle than that. This is about the missed opportunity. And there is two types of it. There is the ones that are from the fairway and the ones that are on the green. And so the missed opportunity are going to be, so I'm talking for better players, or for players that want to make birdies and score under par. It is going to be the holes that you could make birdie relatively easy, like a par 5 that you can reach in 2, where you just need to put your ball on the fairway to hit a second shot with an iron or a wood close enough to the green and make an up and down, or even just two putt for birdie. This is a birdie opportunity, and if you are not able to do that on this hole, you are missing an opportunity to make birdie, and this is really that. So the question then is going to be why are you missing those opportunities? So we are talking first about the opportunity on the fairway. And so there is either the par 5 that you can reach in 2, or the small holes. Because as par 5, even though you can also have par 5s that are very long, you can still put the second shot close enough that you can have a wedge towards the green. And so any hole, at some point, when you reach a certain level, you need to think that each hole that can be that your second shot can be in a wedge, that you can have a wedge towards the green. So anything between 50 to if you hit your pitching wedge really far, 130 meters, 130 meters, sorry. So between 50 and 130 meters, those are birdie opportunities, because you need to be able to put your wedge inside, let's say, in the worst case, 5 meters from the flag, and ideally somewhere around 2 to 3 meters from the flag. And very, very ideally, let it be given less than 1 meter. But so so the game plan is, before you start playing, you establish this different hole where you are going to have those birdie opportunities from, you could have those birdie opportunities from the fairway. And so then if you go and you see where you missed those opportunities, then you come to the last point, because this is on the green. If you are able to actually act on those birdie opportunities and put yourself really close to the flag, then it's about putting. Are you able to make those putts? This is simply as that. So, but you see, this is really a process of tactics and really understanding step by step, moving towards the green, and then you put pressure on your putting only at the end if you are not able to convert those opportunities. But if you don't have those opportunities in the first place, even if you have a great putting, even if you have a great short game, that it's not going to matter. You need to put yourself, you need to take advantage of the holes that are offering birdies opportunities. And so this is primarily about having good wedging. Your score is going to, if you're looking to score under par, you need a very good wedging. This is that. There is holes that you are not going to be able to have a wedge in second shot. That's fine. Those one you are just looking to make par and move on, or maybe a lucky birdie. That could be fun also. But hole that where you can have a wedge in second shot, and if you put your drive well on the fairway at the wedge distance, you need to be able to act on that. those are birdies opportunities, and if you miss them, then you, yes, I mean, anyway, I'm rambling from now, but yeah. Let's see if I forgot anything. Yeah, each of those points has level of improvement, of course. So the ability that you have to convert the putt is really the last level of improvement, because if you are able to make every putt, your life is going to be easy. But yeah, so from the tee to the green, have everything right, and once you have everything right, then it's about converting opportunities. But don't miss on them, don't lose point, and you'll be fine. So thanks you for watching, and I see you next time.